Good morning, Mr. Enrique.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good morning, Ariana. How are you doing?
Hi, good morning. I'm good.
Okay, it's nice to see you again, guys. Welcome to this class. So, Mr. Enrique, you missed yesterday. You didn't attend the last class. Anyway, yesterday we did an listening exercise. And remember,
Okay.
if you need it, you can check the class in the platform, right? So, the idea today is to start Unit 7. So, I'm going to share my screen. So, we are going to start it working on the page 60 in the PDF, right? So this is not the page 60. It is this one. Okay, here. So it says starting off weather. So we're going to start talking about the weather. So it says the first exercise. Match the words in the box, these words, to the photos. Then discuss this question. So let's look at the images. So here we have 4 images, right? So we need to match the words in the box with these images. So take a look at the images and then we're going to look at the words. So it says cold. You need to match this word with these images. Cold. In which
Number three.
image? Number three and maybe number two, maybe, right? Because
Maybe.
the girls are wearing jackets, right? Okay, thank you. Foggy. What is the meaning
Foggy.
of fog?
Nublado. Number two.
Number two, con neblina. I don't know how we say that in Spanish. Neblinado. I don't think there's a word for that. Okay, freezing. It's freezing. It's extremely cold.
Yes. Number three.
Number three. Thank you, Miss Enrique. You're on fire. Frost.
Good. The same. Number three.
Okay, you're right. Hot.
Number one.
Number one. Ice.
Number three.
Icy.
Number three.
You're right. Lightning.
Number four.
Number four. Okay. Rainy. Mhm.
Number four. Maybe.
Rainy could be yes with lightnings. Showers.
Showers. Number four.
Number four. Yes, you're right, Miss Enrique. You're on fire. Okay, then it says snowy.
Number three.
Number three. Storm.
Number four.
Number four, right? Sunny. A sunny
Number
day.
one.
Number one. Finally, number one. Sunshine.
Number one.
Number one, you're right. Thunderstorm.
Number four.
Number four. And windy.
Windy. Number four.
Number four and maybe number two, right? Okay, thank you. Well done so far. By the way, Christina, good morning. I know I have already read you. Okay. Welcome, Christina. It's just you had your camera off, so I didn't remember if I say hello, but I did it, right? Okay. So I'm going to take the attendance. So give me a moment. Hmm, pictures here. Okay. So let's continue. So now let's work on these questions, okay? I'm going to ask you one by one to answer one of these questions. It says, how do you think people experiencing this weather feel? What kind of weather do you like most or least and why not? Let's start with the first one. Christina, how do you think people experiencing this weather feel? I mean, these weathers in the photo,
What photo?
in all of them, please.
Okay. Number one, I can imagine they feel happy. They are chatting. So, and I think in the morning, and they look like they are enjoy the weather. Number two, I think they feel. maybe they have a cold, and maybe they can see all the I don't know how to say, all the todo el panorama, because it's snowy. No, it's foggy,
Bye.
but maybe they have cold. And number three, obviously, they have cold, but they look happy. I mean, I believe the weather in that countries, that type of country, is always cold. So they are playing or joking around. And number four, maybe they are scared because that lining is so big, and maybe it's so loudy to have that kind of lining or that kind of weather.
Okay, thank you, Christina. Good job. Just one thing. Remember when we talk about share, let's say share with people, we don't use the verb share, we use spend when you talk about the first image. So they're spending time together, maybe, right? Good job. Thank you so much. Well done. Okay, number two, Ariana. It says, give me a moment, trying to move this. Number three. What kind of weather do you like most and least, and why?
Okay. I like the cold weather most than the uh, uh, warm uh, weather because I prefer when it's uh, 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 what is the word? Uh, foggy. I prefer when it's foggy than see uh, the lights of the sun and um, and uh, and the sunny weather. I don't like because it's it's uh, hot and it made me feel un uncomfortable. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ariana. Well done. So, number four, Miss Enrique, it says, what do you think the underlying expression means? So, the first one says, for example, as an example because it's answered, I hope the sun come out soon. Come out means that start shining, right? To
Okay.
appear. Okay, the next one. I put on a jumper because it was a bit child by the sea. What do you think? Using the context.
Um, y the weather is raining.
Is, could you repeat it? Is, sorry, I didn't understand.
The weather was well, hot.
No, because a jumper is like a
Jumper
bush, right?
is a big bus.
So instead of hot, it is
Chili. What is the meaning of chili?
okay, like cold, like uncomfortable because it is cold.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Good job. Christina, let's try with this one. It's pouring outside, so take your umbrella.
Uh,
It's like rain,
Yes,
uh,
a
a
soft rain.
little drops.
Yes, a soft rain. Okay, good job, Christina. Well done. Okay, Ariana, open the windows. Is bowling here?
Eh,
In here, sorry.
bowling is hirviendo, ¿verdad? Algo, something like that. So
Burning. It's extremely hot, right?
the weather is hot.
Ah, okay, you're right. Okay, Miss Enrique, the next one. Even in summer, I get quite nippy at night.
What do you mean of nippy?
Okay,
Nip.
okay, that's the idea to try to find out. What do you think?
In summer, the weather is not cold. The weather is fresh
Fresh
at night.
at night. Okay, is a little okay, more or less. It's like a little bit cold, right? Could be kind of fresh. You're right, Miss Enrique. Thank you. Well done. I know it's not easy because there is like a weird words. Okay, next one, Cristina. Miss Enrique, thank you. It was cloudy earlier, but then the weather cleared up. What do you think?
I don't know the word in English, but it's como que se despejó.
Yes, you're right. Fuck. Okay. Ariana, next one, the last one. Because of the soaring temperatures, a lot of people have gone to the mountains.
Storing temperatures. Maybe storing, maybe it's significa bajada de temperaturas. O sea, something like
No,
that. Lots of people have gone to the mountains.
it's the contrary. It's because the temperatures are so high,
Oh,
because it's burning actually. Okay, thank you. Let me see something. Okay, so let me see, I have our question to go a little bit more on weather. So the idea, I'm going to ask you some extra question to talk about weather, okay? But they are easier, no worries. So it says, Miss Enrique, what's the weather like today? I mean, there in Guayaquil. What's the weather
Uh,
like today?
The weather is hot in this
Hot.
moment.
It's like sunny, right? Hot.
Sunny.
Okay, thank you. Christina, sorry. Do you like sunny or rainy days more? Why?
Mm, Choose. I prefer sunny days. I don't like hot, but I don't. I prefer. I prefer that sunny days than rainy because rain is too. Mm, it's too desastrosa. So I prefer sunny days.
Okay, thank you. I think both has their advantages and disadvantages, right? If I have to go out, I prefer sunny days. But if I can stay in, I prefer rainy days. But okay, thank you, Christina. Ariana, how do you feel when it's very hot?
I feel angry and uncomfortable because I don't like it, feel the I don't know a word for sudor, but I
Sweat.
don't I don't
Sweat.
like it feel.
Okay, okay, Ariana, thank you. Miss Enrique, how do you feel when it's raining?
I like when the weather is rainy because I the climate is fresh and I like to take a shower.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Um, because a weather has some influence in our emotions, right? It's supposed that in cold weather, people tend to be sadder and cause depression, right? And so suicide is dangerous. We need to be careful with that. Okay, but I don't like it sunny or hot weather at all. Okay, let's continue. Christina, what do you what do you usually do on cold days?
Uncle days, that is weird in Guayaquil. Well, I prefer staying home in my bed, watching a movie, and under my sheets.
Okay, I love that kind of points. I love staying. Thank you, Christina. Ariana, so what do you usually do on hot days?
Eh, I buy a nice cream sometimes and just be on the side to uh, el, el ventilador.
Fun.
Yes. And yeah, that
Okay. Okay, thank you, Ariana. Mr. Enrique, let me see. Is the weather in your city good for sports?
Repeat question,
For sure,
please.
no worries. Is the weather in your city good for sports?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because uh, people wearing uh, glove like
Okay, do a sport. Okay, thank you, Mr. Enrique. So, okay, we're going to stop here talking about the weather. Okay, it's just some vocabulary, some expression, your opinion. Good job. Thank you so much. So now we're going to continue. Next topic from this unit is adverse of degree. So we're going to check it. Adverse of degree, and guess it's around here. Adverse of degree, and it is page 188. So, Christina, could you help us reading the explanation, please?
Okay, adverbs of degree. Uh, only the first paragraph.
All the complete explanation, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ad, extremely, fairly, quite, rather, really, and very. We can use extremely, really, and very to make adjectives and adverbs stronger. We've we've had an extremely busy day. I'm going to stay inside today. It's going to be really hot. It was so warm. They were walking very slowly. We can use fairly and rather to make adjectives and adverbs weaker. They meet, not very. I think you will pass the exam fairly easily. I'm rather disappointed that I failed the exam, but I'm not surprised. Quite has two opposite meanings: completely with gradable adjectives and not very with non gradable adjectives. I have been working hard, so I'm quite tired. Quite is a bit tired. I'm quite exhausted after running a marathon yesterday. Quite completely.
Thank you, Christina. So, let's summarize. So, we have these adverbs of degree. Remember, adverbs are words that can modify adjectives and other adverbs, right? So, we have extremely, very, quiet, rather, rarely, and very. So, we say we can use this adverb to make the adjectives of the adjective stronger or weaker, right? So we have some example. For example, I'm going to say inside today, it's going to be really hot. So we are making this adjective, this hot, stronger, right? It was so warm. They were walking very slowly, right? It's making it stronger. So here is modifying the adjective hot, and here is modifying another adverb slowly. Okay, we can use fairly and rather to make adjective weaker, right? I think you will pass the exam fairly easy. Como fácilmente, right? Más o menos fácil. I'm rather disappointed that I failed the exam, but I'm not surprised. Estoy como más o menos de desacuerdo, enojada con eso, ¿sí? Un poco. We make this weaker. And here we have quiet has two opposite meanings. Quiet, just quiet. Completely with gradable adjectives and not very with non-gradable adjectives. So I'm been working hard, so I'm quite tired. A little bit, more or less, quite, right? I'm quite exhausted, like completely tired, como completamente cansado. After running the marathon yesterday. So quite completely, like muy cansado. Okay, here there's some exercises, but before to do these exercises, I want to show you another explanation. So here we have a chart with the meaning and example for this adverb of degree. So it says extremely, the first one, very much strong than very. Super strong, the word is extremely cold, muy, right? Fairly, a little, not very much, is weak. The test was fairly easy, estuvo fácil. Quiet, more than little, but not extremely. Medium, she quite good at drawing. Rather, more than expected, often surprising. Medium, the film was rather interesting. You though didn't expect something about the movie, but anyway, it was quite or rather interesting, right? Kind of interesting. Okay. Really, very much stronger than quiet. Strong. I really like pizza. I love pizza. I really enjoyed pizza. Very, a little bit strong, but not the strongest. Strong. He's very tall, right? This is the strong. Okay. So far, do you have any question? It's kind of easy, right? So let's try with these exercises first of all. So it says, put the words in order to make the correct sentence. So the first one, Ariana.
Okay, the first one, because cold, forgotten, but I, my really was. I had a,
You're right. Okay.
oh, I, I was,
I was.
I was, I can see
Sorry.
the I was uh, really uh, cold
Was. Right.
because I had forgotten my coat.
You're right. Good job, Ariana. Well done. Thank you so much. Mr. Javier, number two.
Enrique.
Sorry, Enrique. Sorry, I'm
Okay,
really sorry.
okay. Exam, buenos días. Exam, fairly hard is near. Right. Okay, a ver. Mm. Mia is
Mia. Okay.
Mia,
Okay, it's not easy,
ya,
no worries.
no, no, sí lo entiendo, pero a ver, sería Mia pass the exam.
Okay,
A
you
ver,
need to start it with the auxiliary. This is future.
Mia,
Mia, your brother,
yeah, Mia will
will
be will, will pass the exam.
exam, let's say comma here.
She
She, you're right.
a ver, she-
Then you have a verb, another verb. What verb is missing, Miss Enrique?
uh, another verb is.
Is. Okay.
She is short the exam.
It's missing something. It's missing the adverb of degree. She is.
She is short,
It's missing the adverb of degree. I mean, it's missing short for sure.
fairly,
Fairly. You're right. She's fairly.
fairly short
Fairly
exam.
sure. No,
Her
you already used
exam.
the exam. Mia will pass the exam. She's
She's
fairly sure.
very short.
¿Sí? Mia pasará el examen. Ella está algo segura, ¿cierto? Un poco segura de eso.
Short
Okay.
exam.
Thank you. I know it's not easy. It was a long sentence with a lot of verbs and auxiliaries, so no worries.
Okay.
Okay, Christina, number 3.
The traffic is moving very slowly.
Thank you. Awesome. Slowly, slowly. Good job. Number 4, Ariana.
Be careful when you
Be careful.
careful when you cross. Hmm. Be careful.
Be careful when you cross
No,
roads. Okay, it's
it
missing.
will be extremely careful. Uh, be extremely careful when you cross
Roads.
roads.
Okay, you're right. Be
But
extremely
it's
careful.
missing it's missing one word.
Which one?
Uh, uh, busy.
Busy. Busy.
You cross roads when you cross the busy
It's
roads.
an
Oh,
adjective that modify roads, right? Okay. Thank you, Ariana. And finally, Mr. Enrique, number 5.
Okay. Number 5, that question was uh, rather than difficult
Rather difficult.
question. No, rather difficult.
Rather difficult. It was more or less difficult, right?
Okay.
Okay. So, before to continue, I would like to ask you to analyze something. Where we had to place the adverb of degree in the sentence. Where? For example, in the first one, what is the adverb of degree?
Really.
really.
So, notice, is modifying the verb or the adjective? This really.
Uh, the adjective.
Adjective. So notice, It goes before the adjective, right? It was very cold because I had forgotten my coat. Okay. Then we have Mia will pass the exam. So she's fairly sure. Here, what is modifying?
The a bird.
Okay, remember here we say that we modify adjectives and others adverbs, right? So it's talking about sure. Sure is an adjective. So once again, it goes before the adjective. Good job. Here is modifying what? The traffic is moving very slowly.
Very.
This is the adverb of degree, but it's modifying what?
Adjective.
Another adverb, because slowly is an adverb, right? Slow is adjective, but slowly is an adverb. So notice as well as adjectives goes before the others adverbs very slowly. Okay, good job. So far so good. Be extremely careful. Here is modifying the adjective careful, right?
Yes.
When you cross busy roads. And that question was rather
Rather.
difficult. Difficult is the adjective, right? So goes before the adjectives and others adverbs that they are modified. So far, do you have any question?
No question.
Cristina, it is clear?
Mister, and in the part that we use busy roads, busy is a
Adjective.
okay, busy. What is the meaning of busy roads? O
En este
sea,
caso, como busy es ocupado. Ah, no,
mm,
sorry. Busy. Right. I mixing the words. You're right, Cristina. I think in other kind of busy.
And maybe
No, right, I'm right. It's
traficado.
ocupado. It's like calles muy llenas.
Traficado.
With a lot of traffic. Right.
okay, we use busy roads in that the kind of context.
Yes. To talk
Busy
about there's
roads.
a lot of traffic. Busy.
Okay, thank you.
Concurridas. Okay. Thank you, Cristina. I doubt about myself. Oh my gosh. For a moment. Okay. So let's come back to the presentation. So here is some examples before to continue practicing with a call. Fairly cold, a little cold. Fairly cold, a little bit cold, right? Quite cold, more than a little. It's like kind of subjective, right? Rather cold, colder than expected. You expected a sunny day, but maybe it's cold. Or you expected a cold day, but it's colder than you imagined, right? Very cold, strong, is cold. Really cold is almost freezing. And extremely cold is freezing. That is kind of subjective, right? Es como muy subjetivo. Las diferencias son a veces muy pequeñas. Strong cold, very cold, really cold, extremely cold. Okay, it can change depending of the person, the perspective, right? Okay, so he will have some exercises. It said, read the sentences from the recording, then complete the rules with the underlying words. So it says, the first one, let's try with the rules. Adverbs of degree, such as very, extremely, and always make an adjective stronger. So let's rate. Really heavy snow started coming down. It was quite certain it wouldn't last long. It was rather annoying we'd gone to the wrong way, and it was getting quite difficult to see. So, what do you think? It says, Ariana, adverbs of degree such as very, extremely, and always make an adjective strong.
Really?
Really? You're right. Really well done. See, Christina, number two, the adverbs fairy and always make it weaker.
And quite.
Quite. Thank you. And finally, Miss Enrique said the adverbs usually make it weaker, but with adverbs like sure, true, and different, we can mean completely. Okay. In this case,
Really.
it's no. Really is strong. Remember, we saw on the book that quiet have to be two possibilities, weaker or stronger, with gradables or non-gradables adjectives. So quiet
Why?
is here and here. What is the missing one? Miss Enrique.
Really?
No, we already used really.
Or rather,
Rather, rather. More than expected, but it's not stronger, right? And the adverb
okay.
quiet usually make it weaker, but with adjectives like sure, true, and different, it can mean complete.
Complete.
Okay, so let's continue. Discuss question using adverbs of degree. So, Ariana, have you ever experienced extreme weather? For example, really hot, very stormy weather, something like that.
Mm, I think that yes, I have. Uh, Sometimes really uh, a hot uh, weather and other times a very stormy weather.
Very good. Okay, thank you. Okay, Ariana, what was it like?
Um, it was like for the really uh, a really hot weather. Um, I think that it it made me like I said before, it made me uncomfortable uh, or a little angry. Um, and the very stormy weather, it's just it make me like stay at home uh, and it make me do nothing.
Okay, Ariana, thank you so much. Well, you already also, how do you feel and what do you do? Good job, thank you. Christina, let's try with something like this example. Last year we had an extremely hot summer, so let's talk about a specific experience. The temperature was very high and I felt really uncomfortable. So I went to the shopping mall. It was quite cool there. So try to answer these two questions together, okay? So go ahead, Christina.
And actually, last year we had an extremely hot summer, but it's because I don't know if you know or you heard about the shutdowns. Shutdowns? Apagones?
No.
Bueno, the shutdowns of light that we pass in Ecuador because we don't have energy in Colombia doesn't want doesn't want to sell alpha, but later they do. They did. We had that shutdown, so I lived in another city, and in that tiny room I didn't have air conditioner or whatever. And when the light turned off, it was really hot. And in that little city, they didn't exist like shopping mall.
Ah,
So so what's the worst time about weather in my case. So I
so
have that
so they
all
weren't
all
like
that
air
hours.
conditioner.
Huh?
They were air conditioner or
No,
a
they
fan or something. Ah, but
uh,
without energy. Ah,
without energy, without malls, without nothing.
my gosh. So, blackout, apagón,
Black
blackout.
blackouts.
Oh
That's
my gosh,
blackouts.
that's terrible.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you, Christina. Good job. I'm really sorry. I would like to experiment something like that. I hate extremely hot weather. Okay, Miss Enrique, let's try. What about you?
Mm, eh, in my case, is the similar uh, to Christina. Last year we had back out. The people were using General Electric, generadores eléctricos,
Electric
for
generators.
electric generator. We use this machine for use air condition. In my case, in the office, we use it every day.
Okay, you're so lucky.
Mhm.
Hey, Mr. Enrique, thank you so much. Well done. Some years ago, I visited a place here in Colombia where it's extremely hot. It's called Florencia. And most of the people went to the mall because there's air conditioner. It's a small mall, but anyway, it's the only way you can get fresh. But I hate extremely hot weather. Okay, so let's continue. Good job. I really appreciate it. So then, it's easy. Let's try with these easy exercises. This is fill in the blank, choose the correct adverbs of degree. So, Ariana, it's extremely or fairly. Read the complete
It's
sentence and
okay.
choose
It's
one
hot today. I think it's over. Okay. It's extremely hot today.
extremely hot today. Thank you. Number two, Christina.
The cake is really good.
Really. Thank you. Easy. Miss Enrique.
Number three, the test was extremely easy. I finished it in 15 minutes.
Okay. Both could be possible, but let's say extremely, right? It's subjective. Extremely easy. I finished it in 15 minutes. Thank you.
15 minutes.
Ariana.
I'm tired of running. I need a rest. I'm uh, very tired after
Thank you.
run.
Okay, thank you. Christina, number five, please.
That film was quite boring. I nearly fell asleep.
Five. Muy aburrido. Okay, thank you. Miss Enrique, number six.
Remember, the soup is fairly spiced. Be careful.
Fairly. Okay. What is the meaning of spicy?
Espeso, no.
No, picante. ¿Es la sopa más o menos picante o muy picante? Ten cuidado.
No. Spice, yeah. Extremely spicy. Be careful.
Okay. Extremely spicy. Ariana, tell me.
Uh, I have a question
For sure.
for the word fried because I I read before the meaning for that it was like two different forms. One of them it was that the meaning was is uh, uh, completely for a gradable and and or not a very for a non gradable. So, what is the difference?
Okay, of course. So remember, we talked about some weeks ago about gradables and non-gradable adjectives, right? So gradable adjective we can show a different degree. So little, very, extremely. And when we talk about non-gradable, because it's the strongest form of that adjective. For example, tired. I'm a little bit tired, I'm very tired, and extremely tired. Exhausted. That's the strongest point, right? So you say I'm quite exhausted. So it's mean muy, it's strong. But if you say I quite tired, it's a few, right? With gradables mean weaker, un poco. With non-gradables is the string is mucho, muy. Or for example, is quite big, it's more or less big. It's quite huge, it's extremely big, right? It's enormous, gigantesco. So do you notice the difference, Ariana? More or less. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good question. Well done. So let's continue. Okay, it says match the sentences with the meaning. The first one it says the book was fairly interesting. So, Miss Enrique, what do you think? What is the meaning of this one? The book was fairly interesting, a little interesting, very interesting, strong interested.
The book was fairly interesting. I think it's a little interesting.
Okay, let's say one. Christina, the book was quite interesting.
Quite interesting. Mm, more than a little interesting.
Okay, so then it says, Ariana, the book was rather interesting. I think this is the easiest one.
The right is strong emphasis
No,
or a strong introduce a more natural in speaking.
more interesting than expected.
Oh,
So this is six. Remember, rather is more than you expected. Okay, next, Mr. Enrique, it says, the book was very interesting.
I think very, very interesting.
Is
Mister,
no.
in letter B is I said mm, 5,
Sorry, you're
not
right.
2.
Sorry, you're right. And no, it's not very, very. Very interesting
Mm,
is a strong, interesting, right? This is letter 1, 2, 3. Sorry, it didn't put numbers. And the
Strong
book was
interesting.
really interesting. Really is stronger than very, right? So it's very, very interesting. Really is very, very, right? So it is number 2. So it's just missing. The book was extremely interesting. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry.
Strong, interesting, more not
So
interesting.
here,
No, the
no.
no, A is number 4.
Which one?
Letter E, because the
Yeah,
book
you're
was
right.
really interesting. It's more natural in
Yes,
speaking.
you're right. Eh,
It's number 3.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You're right. Well done. So now, finally, but we don't have enough time, let's try to write at least one sentence using an adverb of degree, whatever you want. You can choose whatever you want, okay? Let's try to write a sentence using one adverb of degree. I'm going to show you the adverbs of degree again. Let me see. Here.
Mister,
Sí.
the sentences we use the weather and another what is
Whatever you want. You just need to use adverbs of degree. Sí, la oración que quiera, pero usando un adverbio de grado, de degree, ¿sí?
okay. The number one is weather, and the second is
Dice Enrique, whatever you want, de lo que quiera. No tiene que ser, no te tiene que como sujetar o limitar solamente al clima, puede ser otras cosas. Algo que le gustó, algo que no le gustó, algo que le pareció
okay,
interesante, algo que le pareció aburrido.
okay.
Okay, thank you. And just one, Mr. Enrique. Just one is enough.
One sentence or three
Yes.
sentences.
No, just one. Because of the
Okay.
time. One
Okay, the film was very interesting because
because
it's really really funny.
okay, thank you. Okay, Ariana, go ahead. Read your sentence, please.
The movie was extremely interesting, so I watched it twice.
Okay. So, but in this case, you can use a present perfect. I have watched it twice, right? Okay, thank you. Christina, go ahead.
I really like eating spaghetti at the lunchtime. Last year was extremely hot in my city. It was very uncomfortable.
Hey, thank you so much. You did it pretty good. So we can stop it here for tonight, for today. Tomorrow we're going to continue. We're going to talk about enough and to, okay? Thank you
No.
so much as always. Take care. Have a nice day and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank
Okay,
you
Thank you
see you
so
so much.
tomorrow.
much.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.